Okay, Google, what's the date today?
It is Sunday the 17th of January 2021.
Okay, Google, turn down the volume to 5%. Let's talk about it. So welcome to my review of the Google Home Mini, or should I say, my first impressions, because I've been using this thing for this afternoon, and one of the things I really do appreciate about this thing is how loud it gets. This thing is tiny, puck-sized, you know, and this thing can pick out fairly heavy sound. Like you heard it just there. I had to turn it down. It's very loud. This thing is very functional, even for someone who uses an iPhone like myself. And one of the things that really does excite me about this device is how functional it makes my life. Now, I don't have any smart bulbs, but I could say, okay Google, what's 5 times 100 multiplied by 2 to the square root of 10?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Awful example I gave there. But this thing packs a punch, you know. It can give general knowledge, like, okay Google, who was the first man to walk on the moon?
According to Wikipedia, Apollo 11 was the spaceflight that first landed humans on the moon. Commander Neil Armstrong.
By the way, if you're liking this new set, this is pretty permanent, like, this is a new set, I hope you enjoy it. But yes, that's pretty good, like, it can answer general knowledge questions. Of course, it has Bluetooth integration mode, so I can integrate it with my iPhone, my Apple Watch, and it can do it. For example, I can ask it as well to play music with Spotify. Now, I use Apple Music. However, I've set up a free account on Spotify, a freemium account, and it doesn't give ads. And I can play playlists, I can do all that. So if you want a cheap way to get into it and you want to cheat Spotify to be real, that's the way to do it. For example, I can say, okay Google, play Time After Ashes on Spotify.
Here's a Spotify station featuring Time After Ashes.
Okay Google, stop. And that was Time After Ashes by Randy Vasquez. Follow him on Twitter. Very good music. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Like, I do enjoy that. And that's really what I use Google for. It's to streamline my experience, and as a student, it can actually be very handy to have Google with me. I can do things like ask it random questions if I'm doing like network stuff. Okay, I'll be honest here. It's not perfect. Okay, this isn't perfect. However, if you want something cool and functional, you know, something to spice up your life a bit, something that can let you do, you know, cool things like that, that could be a very good option. And it's a great Christmas gift. You can pick it up for 30 quid. That model. Now, this isn't the Nest Home Mini. There's a very distinct difference here. The Nest Home Mini is the Google Gen 2 Google Home Mini. They no longer call it the Home series. Now it's the Google Nest Hub, Google Nest Home Mini, etc. That is the Google Home Mini. That's the first generation. And however, it still looks brilliant. So, and it sounds brilliant. And it works just the way you think it would. So, that's why I'm thinking of it. First impressions are very good. I definitely want to do a full review of it. Stay tuned to the channel for that. Of course, if you like this set, you won't have to worry. This is the permanent set now. And I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.